Hi, everybody. My name's Jason.
I'm Caden.
I'm Jaden.
I'm Eli.
And we are the Yahuwah and the Torah channel, and we thank you guys very, very much for hanging out with us. And huge knuckle bumps to those of you who commented yesterday and let us know that you were still there. And let me see if I can shout out who I have. I had Carla was the very first. No, actually, it was Jeremy. It was Jeremy or Carla. Carla was first, and she said a comment in there, and it's like. Sometimes it feels like a little ghost town around here. It's we have a channel of 35,000 subs, and there's 20 views on these videos. So it's one of these spectacular channels that was never supposed to be what it is, but it is, kind of. And so here we are, and we are the people that believe that the laws, statutes, and commandments found in the first 5 books of Scriptures are the books for all times, that they will dictate your life, they will make your life better, they will do everything to change and enhance your life. And in fact, not only will it enhance your life, but it will give you the way forward to the kingdom to come. Revelation 14:12 clearly says, the 2 things that save the people are those who keep the commandments of Yahuwah and those who have the faith of Messiah Yahushua. It's 2 things in this thing. And we have a Christian group of people, and they don't believe in the law, statutes, and commands at all. They are something that has been thrown away, something they don't value, something they don't cherish. And we have been given stuff that we are absolutely supposed to be cherishing. Now, Mr. Cole has come up with something to say, I believe, because she doesn't normally come up to the table like this. She has her little chicken.
Your shout outs. You only said one.
Oh, I only did the shout outs? Okay, Mr. Cole's keeping me in line here. Okay, yeah, so it was Carla. Then we had Jeremy. I think that's about it.
Irma.
And Irma. Dear Irma, our dear sister Irma, we love you, dear sis. And then we had Candy. So much love to you, dear sisters out there. Thank you guys out there. It does seem like a ghost town. But for you, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very, very much for proving that there are at least 4 people out there. So much love to all of you guys out there. Now, gentlemen, does anyone have a joke? No, we might as well just not even. The joke is that we don't have a joke, right? Is that it?
Yep.
Probably. All right, so here we are. Guys, before we begin, this is Yah Scriptures. This is coming together very, very well, better than I thought it was going to come last week. $64. If you guys are interested in this, you will not get these for $64 very, very long. I haven't had Miss Nicole make the flip of the switch yet, but we are going to be getting a distribution center that's going to be distributing these and getting them out to our prisoners. And so after some thoughts and some thinking on this whole thing, I decided I wasn't not going to tax the people of Yah, and we were going to look for somebody who could actually take these books and could ship them and would do this, but I don't think that's right, and it's one of these things that there's no reason to tap dance on the backs of anybody out there. And so if you want this book, the price is going to be up probably $10 here very, very soon. So these are the last days of the $64 price, and unfortunately I tried to keep it as low as I could, but by the time you end up having to make a business out of it, you got to do the right things, and so there's fees and all of that. But there's places there's no fees because these actual scriptures are absolutely free of charge. You can get the PDF 100% free of charge. The Apocrypha is 100% free of charge. We distribute the eSword app 100% free of charge. And we're also going to be distributing the Google app very soon, 100% free of charge, except it won't be updated. And so we will have, that's one of these things we'll have to figure out here as we get towards the release of that. Now, this is what you're looking at as you're looking at Amazon. You're looking at books that are available right now. You can get them on our link on our page, and these are all the short stories that are in the Apocrypha. Some of them aren't short stories, like Jubilees and Jasher.
That's not all of them yet.
And that's not all of them. There's other books that'll be at some point. Miss Nicole will get them up there. All right, gentlemen. Jade, where are we at? What's happening? Eli does not have any kind of scriptures. He kind of just sits here. Looks kind of like a bump on the log. But if he had scriptures, he wouldn't be looking like a bump on the log. Cade isn't even here. He doesn't even look like a bump on the log, but he doesn't have scriptures anyway. So 50% of my dudes have no swords, no kind of...
50%, that's more like 30%.
Well, yeah, I got you over there.
If you're counting yourself, I guess. Yeah.
Well, I'm not counting myself. But...
So that's only 30%.
Oh, so thanks for the math there, Chubbs. Okay, what happened yesterday? Where are we at in this scriptures?
Well, we had David. He went and fought Goliath, but people were scared. They didn't want to go out and fight the giant. He went out there with some rocks and a sling and killed Goliath. and they beat the Pelishites in another battle, and this was like the beginning of King David's conquerings. But he's not quite king yet. But Shaul also gave him his daughter as a wife.
Wait, did he?
Shaul?
Already?
Yeah, wasn't that whoever slays?
That's today.
Was that whoever slays Goliath? It's the
No. Well, he was supposed to.
well,
he
that
was
was the
supposed to,
thing.
but he never did. We never saw it.
yeah. Then he had to go and do a little more work, which we'll see. But
Yeah, well,
that was the promise.
All right, yeah, but that didn't happen until today's story. All right, so let's begin. Eli, how you doing, buddy?
Good.
Are you awake?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, have a good day, Eli. Okay, and it came to be, when he had ended speaking to Shaul, that the being of Jonathan was knit to the being of David, and Jonathan loved him as his own being. And Shaul took him that day, and would not let him return to his father's house any more. And Jonathan and David made a covenant, because he loved him as his own being. And Jonathan took off the robe that was on him, and gave it to David, and his garments, even to his sword, and his bow, and his girdle. Okay, so he just got all his clothes, right? What do you make of this? What do you guys make of Eli? What do you make of this? I need your participation. Can you please pull up here? We're gonna have to have a long time. Why are you refusing to talk?
I'm not.
So what's going on? What do you make of this? Anyone?
Oh, they're best friends. I mean, I don't know why they became best friends, but maybe because he was in Shaul's presence so much, they were hanging around, they became best friends, and they're probably similar ages as well. I'm thinking so.
Yeah, probably.
I always imagine Yishai being older, but he's probably about as old as Shaul.
Yeah, and what would the robe of Jonathan be like? What do you think?
Oh, he's
A
a
coat?
prince.
He's a prince. Yeah, no, it ain't a coat.
There's gonna be something nice with it.
Yeah, he's not going around in Boss Clan apparel, Boss Clan apparel. I don't think we have a piece of clothing that doesn't have multiple holes in it. As I look around and see Cade, I mean, there's just holes everywhere. Yeah, everybody. Yeah, so these are good clothes, right? So they are taken care of, and it would be a big thing, right? If you had your stuff, especially like that, I mean, you're not going to usually give up your good stuff. 5. And David went out wherever Shaul sent him. He acted wisely, and Shaul appointed him over the men of battle, and was right in the eyes of all the people, and also in the eyes of Shaul's servants.
I think he's starting to grow. This is years. I don't think he's gonna be one day and he's already over the people. It's gonna take years to build up the ranks.
Yeah. These are definitely, it's not just overnight. And it came to be, as they came in, as David was returning from smiting the Pelishite, that the women came out from all the cities of Israel singing and dancing to meet Shaul, with the sovereign, with tambourines, with joy, and with musical instruments. And the women sang as they danced and said, Shaul smote his thousands, and David his 10,000s. And Shaul was very wroth, and this matter was evil in his eyes. And he said, to David they have given 10,000s, and to me they have given thousands. So what more for him except the rain?
I don't know. It seems kind of petty. It seems like a petty idea to set it out, honestly.
Dude, what are you talking
I
about?
mean,
Petty? That's a huge thing, man.
But it's like his warrior, right? It's like, I don't know if Shaul's still going out to war, right? It's David's out there actively fighting battles.
Yeah, this isn't something you're going to want the young maidens singing as you're sitting there standing, especially if you're the dude. I mean, can they wait until he's gone and then bring that chorus up or something?
Over there tap dancing all over.
Yeah, they're just dancing. You are a lesser. Okay. And from that day on, Shaul eyed David. And it came to be on the next day that an evil spirit from Elohim came upon Shaul and in Nabu inside the house while David was playing by his hand, as usual. And the spear was in the hand of Shaul. Then Shaul hurled the spear, for he said, let me smite David, even to the wall. But twice David withdrew from his presence. Kind of crazy guy, right? Your boss gets a little wild and decides to hurl chuck a spear at you.
And David's really brave, I guess, for sticking around and not I'm going back home now, goodbye.
Yeah. Wild days, huh? And Shaul was afraid of David, because Yahuwah was with him. But from Shaul he had turned away. Shaul therefore removed him from his presence, and made him his commander over 1,000. And he went out and came in before the people. And David was acting wisely in all his ways, and Yahuwah was with him. And Shaul saw that he was acting very wisely, and was afraid of him. But all Yisrael and Yahudah loved David, as he went out and came in from before them. And Shaul said to David, see my older daughter, Merab. I give her to you as a wife. Only be brave for me, and fight the battles of Yahuwah. For Shaul thought let not my hand be against him, but let the hand of the Pelishites be against him. And David said to Shaul, who am I? And what is my life or my father's clan in Yisrael that I should be son-in-law to the sovereign? And it came to be at the time when Merab, Shaul's daughter, should have been given to David, that she was given to Adriel, the Mecholanite, as a wife. And Michal, Shaul's daughter, loved David, and they told Shaul, and the matter was right in his eyes. And Shaul said, let me give her to him, and let her be a snare to him, and the hand of the Pelishites be against him. So Shaul said to David a second time, become my son-in-law today. It's like,
Shaul is able to find evil in every matter. Everything he can do, he can find evil in.
Well, what kind of dad is going to decide to give his daughter in there because he thinks it's going to be a snare to the guy?
My daughter's lover.
Yeah, it's something funny here. And Shaul commanded his servants, speak to David gently and say, see, the sovereign has delighted in you, and all his servants have loved you. And now, be the sovereign's son-in-law. And the servants of Shaul spoke those words in the hearing of David. And David said, does it seem to you a small matter to be a sovereign's son-in-law, seeing I am a poor man and lightly esteemed? And the servants of Shaul told him, saying, David has spoken according to these words. And Shaul said, say to David, the sovereign has no delight in any payment for the bride, but 100 foreskins of the Pelishites, to take vengeance on the sovereign's enemies. But Shaul intended to have David fall by the hand of the Pelishites. Now, this is an interesting request.
Yeah, strange.
This is a very strange thing. This would have you go and find people. You would have to go and kill them. Then you'd have to undress them. Then you'd have to circumcise them. And then what about all the rest of that? Do you put their clothes back on them and bury them? Do you leave them in the field?
Yeah, so I was like, why didn't you just bring 200 Pelishite heads? 200 Pelishite
what about
thumbs?
the thumbs or the legs? Go get the legs. But it's huh?
Even the hair.
Even some ears, maybe some ears. But what is circumcision to Yah?
A covenant.
It's a covenant. It's a you are either in covenant or you're not in covenant with our Creator. And so this was something to be interesting, right? I guess interesting at the very least. But it's a messy thing, right? It's not, you're not going to walk away with this without bloody hands. It's going to be very bloody all the way around. Okay, and you leave it to the boss clan to discuss these kind of things. So that's why we're here. Okay, 25. 26. All right, and his servants declared these words to David, and it pleased David well to become the sovereign son-in-law. And the days had not expired. And David arose and went, he and his men, and smote 200 men of the Pelishites. And David brought their foreskins, and they put them before the sovereign, to become the sovereign's son-in-law. And Shaul gave him Michal, his daughter, as a wife. Now,
Went the extra mile.
yeah, they went the extra mile. I mean, we always discuss these things here. I mean, what do you suppose? You put the stuff in a basket?
I'm
Put these things in a
hoping he
basket?
threw it out. I'm hoping just like a thing like
Hey, they brought it up to him to show him, like, here, look at these are all
Alright.
the.
Throw it out.
Probably bags and things. They carry it on horses and stuff.
They don't. Do you think they had bags?
Maybe. I mean, probably.
no
Saddlebags or something?
This is
Maybe we shouldn't be discussing this. Is this too much?
no. It's just
It's in the scriptures.
I just really hope Shaul threw it out, and I hope we just get rid of that.
Well, I mean, that's what do we do? I mean,
Did you count them?
huh?
Did you count them?
Did he count them?
No,
Probably not.
No, I could probably look at it and goes, yeah, that's probably right.
That's good enough. Yeah, let's weigh this just in case. We don't want to touch these. We could weigh this and see exactly how much it weighs. How much do you think that weighed? 250
I don't know.
What a question.
pounds?
What a question.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is the interesting stuff. I mean, this is why Scriptures tells us all this stuff. We have incidents where a woman gets raped to death.
Right.
The dude chops her up and sends her off to the people of Israel. We have incidents in John the Baptist's time where a girl is given the head of John the Baptist on a platter. There's just some really, really gruesome things in Scriptures, and I think it's worth discussing them because I don't think anyone ever discussed these things. So leave it to us. Here we are. 28. And Shaul saw and knew that Yahuwah was with David, and Michal, daughter of Shaul, loved him. So then Shaul was still more afraid of David. And Shaul came to be an enemy of David all the days.
Not only did he just kill 200 Pelishites, but he's also got his daughter now.
He's got his daughter, yeah, exactly, and his daughter. That's the big
And she
thing.
loves him. It's not it's not like some sort of planted person in there to ruin his life.
Yeah, she does love him, and she tries to take care of him as
Force
well.
the turn events for Shaul's plans.
All right, 30. And the princes of the Pelashites went out, and it came to be, whenever they went out, that David acted more wisely than all the servants of Shaul, so that his name came to be very precious. One final thing I'd like to add on this. The people that went up and found all the people that were dead and had been chopped up like that, they're going to wonder what's really going on,
That was
right?
just really-
These guys are all undressed. And when,
that's
when
right.
in war have they completely undressed the
Probably
people?
like, well, they desecrated our brother in the baptism.
I don't know in our act of war if you go and you completely declothe people or not. I would think that you would take their armor, you would take all the stuff they have, but you probably wouldn't take their chonies. You probably wouldn't take the underwear. And so here's a situation that these guys had to come up against, and they had to discuss this, and they had to look around, like, what has happened to all of our people, right?
Our brother have been desecrated.
They've been, they're desecrated. All right, well, that's it, guys. Hopefully we didn't offend the 3 people that are out there. Much love. We love you all. Have a wonderful day, and shalom.
Shalom.
All right, so,